Hello there, my name is TFF and welcome for a new Let's Play on Hearts of Iron 4. And not only this is a new Let's Play, this is also my first video on this channel. So I didn't know if I wanted to make a separated video to explain where I'm coming from, who I am, etc. Or if I wanted to do it here in the introduction of this episode. And I decided it was easier to do it here. So, as I said, my name is TFF and I'm from France. I'm a French YouTuber and this is my third channel. So, my first channel is basically the same as this one's gonna be. So, with mainly 3 games, Hearts of Iron 4, Victoria 2 and Europa Universalis 4. So this is mainly strategic games, of course. I have a second channel which is also in French, but is based on simulation games. It's called TFF Simulation, where I play some Formula 1 games. So this is basically the only channel in English that you can find from me. And as I said, sorry, it's gonna be mainly on the three main Paradox game. I don't count Crusaders Kings 2 because I simply don't want to play this game. That's it. There is no special reason. I know it's a great game for a lot of you, but it's not the case for me. I just don't like it. So now that you know who I am, let's move on to this Let's Play. We're gonna play with a mod, which, to be honest, I don't really remember the name. I think it's something like Ultimate Expanded States. Might be something like that. I mean, if you check in the Steam Workshop, you'll find it easily. So what this mod does is that it creates new liberating country. I don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to say it. So you can basically liberate more countries and play as them. So this is very interesting. And this is why today I decided to play as Egypt. So as you see, Egypt is ruled by the United Kingdom right now, and we're going to liberate it and play as Egypt. So just for you to know, we're gonna play as fascist. So the thing is with Egypt, no matter what ideology you decide to follow, you will have an ally with you. If you're a fascist, you'll have Italy with you on your side, because it owns Libya. And if you join the communists or the allies, I mean, if you join one of the two enemies of the fascists, you'll have the United Kingdom with you in Palestine and in Sudan. So in both cases, you have to have a friend with you. So that's good, because Egypt is a very poor country, and I guess it's hard to play, because I never tried it yet. I guess it's hard to play, so this is why having an ally with you is better. It helps a lot. And why fascist and not communist or democratic? Because basically Libya is smaller, so that raises a bit the difficulty. So this is just not to be too easy, because if you play as democratic, you just have to invade Libya and that's it. If you play as fascist, you have the entire African continent who is going to be against you, and you'll also have, of course, to protect your provinces on the sea, because England or whatever, someone is going to try to invade your country with boats at some point. Okay, so let's move on and launch the game. So like I said, I'm French, so obviously English is not my native tongue. So this is also why I'm creating this channel, because of course I love speaking English, but I also want to learn and to be better in this language. So if you have any suggestion, if you have anything to say about the way I pronounce words, if I misspell them or whatever, you can give me your suggestion. I'll take them. So it can help me out to have a better English. Because, I mean, I can understand that if you're an American or a British or whatever, it can be very annoying to listen to someone speaking English, but but someone who doesn't speak perfectly English. I don't know if you know what I mean. I understand it can be annoying, so this is why you can help me with that. So let's go to manage occupied territory. So as you can see, this mod gives us a lot of possibilities in country that you can release. I show you them. There you go. There is a lot of country you can liberate in Africa. I decided to play Egypt, but it could have been another country. It doesn't really matter. But this is not only for Great Britain. Of course, you can liberate a lot of country with France. You can liberate a lot of country with Germany. Basically, all the, I mean, not all, but a lot of the old countries of the old Roman Empire, like Bavaria. This is Westphalia. There is Hanover. There is Mecklenburg, etc. You can liberate all this country, and what this mod also adds is that the regions are much smaller, as you can see. And this is it pretty much everywhere. There is a region with only one province here. It's pretty fun. So I don't know what's the point of that, but I mention it anyway. Okay, let's move on. Let's not be too long. I don't know. Okay, 7 minutes. Okay, so I've been speaking for 7 minutes and not playing. That's long, I understand. So let me find the Kingdom of Egypt, where it is. China, blah, 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 Israel. Where the fuck it is? I'm sure I saw it. So hope you're not mad that I can't find. Okay, there it is. That was just near Israel. I'm really stupid, actually. Okay, so we are not going to release it as a puppet. We're going to be free. And we're going to play as release. And there we go. This is it, the Kingdom of Egypt. This is what we're going to play. So there is actually a mistake, an historical mistake. I think in 1936, Egypt was still considered as a country of about this. So this was basically the actual Egypt plus Sudan. I think back then Sudan was not a country. So Sudan exists on the mod, but I'm not sure this is actually not wrong, you know. I'm pretty sure this is wrong, actually. Egypt was going until here in terms of territories. So that's a lot. Okay, whatever, we're gonna play like that, doesn't matter. So the national focus tree is the basic one. Obviously, the modders couldn't start working on trees for everyone because that's a lot of country that you can liberate. And also, I'm not even sure that Egypt needs this mod to be released. Maybe that's a country you can release in the Vanilla game. Actually, you can probably release it in the Vanilla game, so I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I have this mod anyway, and this mod gives us a lot of possibilities, and we're going to try some other countries in other Let's Plays. So I'm going to start playing, and I have some other stuff to explain to you. I'll tell you just in a minute. First of all, let's how can I say? Let's set our country. So we have no technology. Okay, we have actually Great War tanks. Do we have something else? We have no. We have no naval. Well, it's kind of ridiculous. No naval technology, no airplanes, and no engineering or industry. That's not a lot. We have the basic equipment, and we have tanks that we probably can't produce because our industry is probably weak. We're gonna check this out in a minute. We don't even have the support equipment. Damn, that's really bad. So let's go for industry. I think this is the most important thing to start with. Construction, yeah, let's go with that. So let's check our industry. So we have, okay, we don't have any industry, any military industry. Like I said, I don't know if I told you, but I haven't played this country at all, so I'm discovering it. No military factories. And what about civilian? We have 2 civilian industries, and 1 is used for consumer goods. So that leaves us with only 1 civilian industry that we're probably going to waste into the importations, because in terms of resources we don't have anything, like legit. We have 2 oil, which is not going to be used soon, because I mean we're probably going to fabricate some very basic stuff like weapons and support equipment, which don't need oil. So that's pretty bad, honestly. Maybe we'll invade Iraq. I don't know. Yeah, we're probably going to do this like when the war is declared. Anyway, so we have one civilian industry, and I guess we're gonna use it to produce some military factories, because damn, that's gonna be useful. So in terms of slots available, I mean that doesn't look like a lot. Yeah, but whatever. We don't have any industry. We don't have much civilian industry, so that's gonna be enough for us. We're gonna work at some military and industry. So let's start with one only in the capital, and we'll check this out later. So in the national focus tree, I think we have to use the industrial effort. That's gonna be very important. We're not training anyone, and we don't have any units also. Okay, that's pretty bad. So 1.5, so that's volunteers only. And we have 250 manpower. That's not a lot. Oh, cool! The fascists are already in 20%. That's not bad. That's gonna be easy to change government. Okay, let's start the game. There is only 8 minutes left in this episode, and I haven't started yet. I mean, I've started right now, so pretty slow. So what I wanted to tell you is that obviously with 2 other YouTube channel, I don't have much time to give to this one. So now I'm on my summer holidays, so I guess it's okay. But in September I will not have a lot of time to deal with all these YouTube channels. So I don't know how it's gonna go for this one. But for now, for the summer until the 1st of September, we're gonna make 2 videos per week of only one Let's Play. So that's gonna be this one, of course. And that's it. I'm not gonna make other videos, because in my main channel in French, I already have 1 video every day. Plus in my second channel, I have 2 videos every week, and in this one I can do only 2 per week. So that's enough, I think. I don't know what day of the week the episodes will be published. I guess it depends on when I'm available to record. So that's gonna be pretty much random. You'll just have to subscribe, and you'll know when I publish new videos. Yeah. So let's go in 5th speed. Just to check my template, my division template are basically the same as the British template, I think. So colonial garrison. Do we want to keep colonial garrison, which is this one, or this one? Because this one needs to produce artillery and support equipment, plus more weapons. So I don't know if we are gonna have enough industry. We're gonna have enough manpower. I think that's fine. Like almost 10k every unit. I think that's enough for us. And remember, we have only volunteers only yet. So I think for the unit it's okay, but for the support I don't know if we're gonna handle it well enough. So what we're going to do is, first of all, creating some colonial garrison, and then we'll switch them to infantry when we'll have enough industry. Talking about industry, we just ended the industrial effort in the focus tree, and we are going to move on into civilian industry for now. We're gonna make 2 or 3 of them, and we'll switch to military industries. So tank brigade, we're not gonna use this at all. I mean, not at all, but not for now anyway. We're gonna keep the template though. And cavalry, that's totally useless. We can delete that. So yeah, we're gonna use colonial garrison for now, and yeah, we'll switch to the normal infantry. So let's rename all of that. So tank brigade, it's gonna be only tank. It's good enough. It's gonna be infantry, and this one is basically going to be, I don't know, how can I call it, like bad infantry. Yeah, that looks good. And we're also gonna put this. We're gonna change the symbol, the icon. What can we put for a bad infantry? Let's see something like really ridiculous. It's gonna be good. What do we got? A unicorn. Nah, that's not ridiculous enough. We need even more ridiculous. A bird. The Paradox Interactive logo. That's perfect. Since I hate the Paradox Interactive DLC policy, I think it's a pretty good logo for a bad infantry. Yeah, perfect. Let's update that, and there we go. Okay, so we have a new civilian factory. We're gonna build a second one, and then we'll switch to military, I think. Basic machine tools, cool. Concentrate in industry, that's a very nice technology. We're gonna take that, because I guess I'm not gonna be bombed. I mean, the British aircraft, I think they have something, I mean, they have some other priorities, like defending their country or maybe bombing Germany. So I'm not expecting any British aircraft in Africa. I mean, the AI is pretty stupid, so we never know, right? But still, for now, I don't think we'll have that. So what do we got in high command? So artillery, that's not... Yeah, why not, right? Attrition, yeah, attrition is going to be very, very good because we have pretty bad infrastructures. How do you say that? Wait. Infrastructures, yeah. Infrastructure, whatever. We have very bad infrastructure, like level 4, level 5. It's not very, it's not very good. And plus it's desert, of course. So attrition, it's gonna be damn useful. But we'll take military stuff later. We're not gonna fight for now. For now, we are going to build industries. So let's check it out. What do we have for industry? Fortification, why not? Military factory construction speed, it's very good. Let's take this guy. So this is 1937. We'll check this later. I guess we can start researching the support equipment. That's gonna be useful. Construction effort, and there we go. Armament. Yeah, the thing is, I have a lot of manpower, but the industry is really, really bad, and I didn't expect to have no military industry. I mean, is this country that much poor? Like, imagine this is Egypt, so I guess this is pretty much the most powerful country in Africa in this game. So just imagine if I decided to play as, I don't know, Cameroon or some shit like that. I think it will have been so worse. And for example, a fascist Cameroon is gonna be encircled between the allies, so it's even worse. Like, if I join the Axis as Cameroon or Nigeria or Sudan, I don't expect Italy or Germany to help us. I mean, Sudan, why not? Because they have Ethiopia, but with Cameroon, that's pretty much impossible. Like, Italy has other problems, I guess. Oh yeah, and by the way, I said we are gonna have 2 episodes every week, and these episodes will be 20 minutes long. Like, that's not long, I know. Like, for strategy, maybe 30 minutes is perfect, but I don't have that much time. I would have loved making 30 minutes, but in my first channel, I'm not even able to make 30 minutes. So in this one, not today, my friend, not today. Okay. Armament effort, nice. We have our first military industry, and it's gonna go for basic equipment because we have nothing else to produce, and we don't have any steel. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be a problem. I mean, I wonder if all the civilian industry, I mean factory, sorry, all the civilian factories I'm working on here, I don't know if they're gonna be actually used for that. I mean, I'm pretty sure half of them are going to go in the consumer goods, and the other half is gonna go into importation because they have no fucking resources. That's terrible. And even my neighbors don't have any resources. Like, if there was steel in Palestine or some shit like that, that would have been okay. Like, I'll have to survive without it until 1939, where I could have invaded Palestine. But here, there is nothing into my country, and even in my neighbor So that's absolutely terrible. Resources are going to be a huge problem. I can predict that. Okay, so the episode is now 20 minutes long, so we're going to end here. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you soon.